What's going on, guys? Core Previant here with another how-to video. Today I'll be showing you guys how to properly forma and use your Banshee for the Quake ability and the mods to use and how effective it'll be. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Obviously I've selected Banshee and I'm going to look at the mods. Now I'd like to start off and say with the aura you can really choose with what you want to go. I was lazy and didn't want to forma her for a second time. This is a one forma build. If you do want to take the time to forma her, I would recommend going corrosive projection or energy siphon. Either or is pretty good to use. Again, I'm using steel charge, but this is not a required mod. Endurance drift is a nice one because of the 15% energy max, and you're going to burn through some energy obviously as Banshee. I'm also using
Operator,
prime continuity,
did you hear that? It said
intensify,
cosmic background radiation
prime
is a
flow,
riot.
stretch, streamline, fleeting expertise, resonating quake. This is also a must because of the fact that it makes your range go for 1 meter for energy cost by 1 for every second that this ability is active, and you'll have it active for a very long time. And transient fortitude. If you do not have resonating quake, you will not be getting the max range out of your quake ability. Another thing I would highly suggest before going into a mission, if you're going to go to do stuff solo, is to make a bunch of these energy restores. I normally have a couple hundred of the small ones on me. I just got lazy and haven't made any. So make a bunch of those and take those with you, because you will need energy. If you don't have a Trinity with you or something like that, then it can be a pain in the butt. So I'm going to go ahead and do a high level one just to kind of show you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and do a Bere. Actually, let me make sure this is on for me only. And this is to show the power and the range using this mod set of Banshee's ability. You can use this for anything. I use it for sorties. I mean,
we have located
literally
these planetary
anything.
communication towers. Capture
Nope,
the
I'm
towers
going the wrong
and
way.
remain in control long enough to decode incoming messages.
Let me act like I know what I'm doing for a second. Alright, before I trigger this, you know what, go ahead and trigger it. I'll go ahead and drop a bunch of these now. Just for the sake of the video, I don't care how many I blow through.
Tower online.
Alright. Got that one. And I'm going to go ahead and cap all these real quick, so if you want to fast forward a little bit until I get done capping them. Because the point is to show you guys the power of my ability. But I want to do that by capping the points.
Now. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture.
Now, while soloing this, you are going to lose a tower, especially while you're capping the original 4.
This tower is ours now.
Don't worry about that. The rate you cap will be quicker than what they'll actually take it. So. And I'm going to go ahead and top off on energy. Make sure while you're running around and doing this in the solo that you are capping as well. So we lost D, and I'm going to go ahead and cap D, and we're going to start my ability. So all you do is toss it down, and you can see the range of it. It doesn't start off very big. Over time, though, as you can see, it's just going further and further back.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now.
And B's getting taken. I might lose it or I might save it in time. I can't tell. It saved B. So from here, I'm protecting A, B, D, and C I'd really be protecting if I had it capped, but I don't. So, and I'm just letting my ability run just to show you guys how long it'll run for from max energy. And this is all you have to do. You run out of energy, just throw down a bunch of more energy restores. Oh, actually I'm not protecting B. I guess I gotta back up a little bit. The range is there now to protect beef, though, for sure. No, maybe not. I'd have to go off and see. Yeah, I'm not going to stop it just because I want you guys to see how long it'll actually last. But you can see that it lasts for quite a while. In a defensive mission, they make them easy. And these are high-level mobs. I've only killed 33 of them so far, given it's solo, so there's not that many spawns. So I'm out. I'm going to toss down a bunch of these. As I said, I normally carry a couple hundred of these on me. It is also very pertinent to carry a good primary with you, because you're going to need a primary for while you're recharging, especially like right here. And if you go down, which happens, you're going to have to just revive, and normally the best thing to do is just go ahead and just start your ability again. It'll stop them from capping D, obviously, and it will clean up the map real quick. And you can see they die off really quick. That's how powerful your move is. So then you can chill for a couple seconds. You'd have to drop more of these, but again, that's basically how you solo a Bere. Again, if you really want to make it the best possible run, you want to keep all the points capped. I'm going to go ahead and finish this interception real quick, just to show you guys that it can be done.
Tower lost.
You'll roughly use, I'd just roughly say,
You have captured a radio
30
tower.
to 40 of these a run. And just within a couple ticks of the move, you know, all the mobs die. And it makes it great for capping points, especially when you have teammates. So this is Banshee's power solo. If you have Trinity or any kind of buffs, it obviously gets increased so much more. And I got some time. I'm gonna go cap C. And your placement has to be perfect in Bere for you to cover 3 of the points at one time. Most groups and pubs or that are making parties for it strictly do it 2 points anyway. So you really only ever need to do this if you're going to solo. Xmas mobs, heavy gunners, they'll take a few more ticks to die, but as you see, you have no problem killing those either.
Lost.
Now, if you have not seen my Rhino build, which is being uploaded right after this one, definitely check that one out. It shows you how to solo this as Rhino, and it is the easiest solo possible to do. I would recommend doing Rhino to solo, but for group play, Banshee is just one of the best, especially for conquering the map.
The enemy have captured a tower.
People will argue and say, oh no, Ember's, you know, the best because Ember can move around while doing it. And Ember is a good one, especially if you use this basically this same build, which is efficiency and damage and duration. You're gonna do just as good with it. Personally, I think Ember is way too squishy. Then you're gonna argue that Banshee's just as squishy, which is true. Banshee's very squishy as well. So I don't know. I prefer Banshee.
Reinforcements. Are you willing to
And as you see, there's
more messages?
no mobs left over for me to kill. They're all already dead. And that is how you solo Bere as Banshee, and that's the power of the build. If you watch my later video, I'm going to show you an actual going against level 100 mobs, so you can see how effective it is there. But it does all end-game content. Again, I'll show you guys that mod makeup one more time. This is my mod build for Banshee. If you guys have any questions, comments, or anything else that you guys think would help improve it, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. I hope this video I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please subscribe and keep an eye on my new videos. Thank you.